This is a review of the Dreamland over blanket. Firstly, I'm going to go over a couple of things which I'm not so keen on, which are not exactly major points, but things you should perhaps be aware of. There's two controllers. Each side of the bed is operated independently. You can have two separate heats on both sides. Now, firstly, a bit of a niggle. You can have it on for 1 hour or 9 hours. Obviously 1 hour is a quick warm-up and 9 hours is for the whole night. If I have it on for an hour, when that hour's up, if I decide that I want it to be on a little bit longer, you have to turn it off at the back and turn it on again, which is slightly annoying, but I'm guessing it's some sort of safety feature. The other thing is, although we've got two controllers, you'll see here I've had to have them both on one side of the bed because sockets. Now, you do get a reasonable length cable, but if you haven't got a socket on either side of the bed, you're probably going to have the issue that I've had, which isn't a great problem. You just control both from one side of the bed. Now, here's the actual blanket itself. Really soft, not heavy at all. It's designed not to be next to the skin, so most people with a duvet, I don't think they really bother with a sheet, but rather than having a blanket, I've put a sheet, just a flat sheet, next to the skin, followed by the electric blanket, and then my duvet over the top, which isn't an issue for me because I normally sleep with an extra blanket on the bed anyway. It just means I've managed to take that off because of the extra layers I've got with these. I've been really impressed with it. It heats the bed up nicely and evenly. You can just about make the cables out in it there, which you can't really feel when it's on you at all. Now, I've always had a electric under blanket, and I must say I actually prefer the over blanket. With the electric under blanket, you do often get hot spots where you're sort of resting. You don't really get any of that with this over blanket. It heats up quickly. If you're not actually in the bed and you put it on for an hour quick heat, it also heats the bottom of the bed. So you get a nice warm snug bed. And the cat really likes it too. So overall, I'm really quite pleased with it. Buy it if it's in your price range.